Hi everyone, if you are watching this video, you may be interested to delete your leads in bulk into PhantomBuster. So today I will show you how to do it automatically with the PhantomBuster API. Let's explore it together. The first thing you need to know is that on PhantomBuster, each of the leads that you are storing into your LinkedIn leads database have an ID. You will need to use this ID in order to delete the lead. And you will see later, with the API call we will be using, you can either delete one lead or multiple ones. It's basically unlimited. So if you want to delete all your leads, then it's possible. If you are watching this video and you are interested into deleting your leads, one of the reasons might be that you are exceeding the total number of leads that you can store on your PhantomBuster account, which is 100,000. So with this method, you will be able to delete all your leads or part of them very quickly. Logically, your next question will be, but where am I getting this lead ID? It's very simple. When you click on one of them, let's say this one, you will have the lead ID at the end of the URL after lead ID equals. So for this one, the lead ID is starting by 992 and finishing by 41. Now, if you need to access the IDs of all your leads, you will need to export them as a CSV file. And very easy, as you can see here, I'm on a list and I can just click on this arrow and export all my leads. So that's what I will do. So I got my CSV from the list I was downloading. So as you know, I have all the fields such as first name, last name, and so on. But if you scroll on the right, you'll have a column called ID. And this is the column you will be interested about, because you will need to use these IDs in order to delete the leads from your PhantomBuster database. But first, let's do an example with one lead. Let's take the ID of the first one, copy it, and we will just check the name of this person, Alex Dabelstein. So I will check on my LinkedIn list database, Alex. So Alex is here. Now I will go on the PhantomBuster API documentation and use the API endpoint /org storage /lead /delete many. So this is the endpoint you will need to use if you want to delete one or many leads. And the only requirement is to provide the IDs of the leads you want to delete. So as you can see on the right under credentials, I already provided my API key. As a reminder, you can get your API key directly from your PhantomBuster account. Under API key, add an API key. Now I will check the body parameters and where I need to provide the ID of this lead. So as you can see here, I have a parameter called IDs, IDs of the leads to delete. I will click on add string and paste my ID. On the right, under the request, you can see that I have IDs and then I have the ID of my lead. And the format of the value is an array. So I will need to respect this format if I want to delete many leads. But for the moment, let's just click on try it. Okay, as a response, I got deletedCount 1 and I got a 200 status. So it means that the request was working and that the lead was successfully deleted. If I go back on my PhantomBuster accounts, you can see here I still searched for Alex, but I don't have this person anymore within my LinkedIn list database. This is very simple and straightforward. Now I will show you if you need to delete more than one lead. We can just come back on the same page and then I will just need to click on add string and paste another ID. And you can see that the format, as I was saying, is an array. So you will need to respect it when you are launching your API call. Now let's use n8n and see how it will work within n8n directly. So on n8n, I just created a workflow. I will click on the plus and search for HTTP request. Regarding the method, I will select the post method, which corresponds to my API call. Then I will come back on the API documentation of PhantomBuster and copy the endpoint that I will paste under URL. Under authentication, I will leave it as none, but I will select headers where I will paste my API key. So for the API key, you can just take what you get here, X-Phantombuster-Key, paste it as a name, and as a value, just need to take your API key. Then I will select send body, JSON, and to make it simpler, I will select under specify body using JSON. Then come back on my API documentation and select what I have here, my JSON. So it will be very straightforward. I paste it here. And then I will just maybe replace the ID as I already deleted this one. I will take the third contact on my database, paste it here, and then we should be good to go. So I will click on execute step. Okay, deletedCount, one node executed successfully. So this might have worked. I will just come back on my database, see who is this contact. He is called Brett. So I will check if I deleted this person, Brett. We have one Brett, but Brett Thorfinn, it's not Brett Thorfinn. So it's okay, we deleted successfully this person. So now is coming the most important part, deleting leads in bulk. So as you can see here, I was able to delete one lead, formatting it like this. If I want to delete more than one lead, I will need to provide another ID this way, providing a comma, opening quotes again, and providing another ID. If I want then to delete a third one, it will be the same. ID, ID2, this way. Okay, so now on your Google spreadsheets, as we saw before, you have the IDs within a column. I will suggest you to use a concatenate formula within your spreadsheet so you can easily use the same formats that you will need to provide within N8N and within your API call. So basically it will work this way. You will need to provide equals, then opening the quotes, then taking the ID, closing the quotes, and then providing the comma. And then I will autofill. So you can see now that I have all my IDs which are formatted correctly. So we have the IDs between quotes and then the comma at the end. Remember that we already deleted the first 3 leads, so I will just remove them. And then we should be good to go. I will take this entire column, copy it, and paste it here within my IDs. So this way it should work. I will just maybe not forget to remove the last comma. And then if I click on execute step, this has worked. So I deleted successfully the 32 leads I wanted to delete. So this is the end of this video, and this is how you can delete your leads in bulk using the API of PhantomBuster. Just remember that if you want to delete many leads, you need to respect the array format within the IDs parameter. But except this, you could see that it's very simple and very fast to delete your leads. I hope this video was useful. Thank you very much for listening and see you in the next one.